are into the comic books or maybe started following Jim Lee, he's drawing this stuff. It's incredible art that he's bringing back up. They're bringing the new character out now, and so I ended up buying him, and he was on sale at not on sale, but he was at a local Target store there. I ended up buying him. They sold out, of course, you know. The next day I went back to go get another one, and they were gone. Now this is a great figure that I purchased, so we're gonna unwrap it, we're gonna unlock it, see what you get when you get something like this. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, before we even take them out, we're not gonna take them out right now, but we are gonna put them in a little stand. They give you a little card with the scene, all right, with the Batman that they use for to make this character. They give you a stand in the back. You see it? A little stand for it could stand straight. Now, let's see what you get. First of all, you get Batman. Let's open them up. So first of all, you get Batman, the detective. His eyes are a little dark. They could work. They need some more better painting on this. It's horrible little paint job they have. No shadows at all. His armory is like a little weak. They should have put him at least dress him up a little bit better and paint him. But it looked like it was a rush job to begin with. But it looks really good. I like it. Now the cape is plastic and it's a mold, and they just put it together. And if you can see it, it's attached to the back. I don't think you can take it off. It's part of this whole head, so this whole ensemble is together with this, so you're not going to be able to. Now the hand is very agile. They move up and down, left, right, so every single movement is correct. Now even his waist moves, if you can see that. His utility belt it's not detailed enough. I mean, if you can see that. And then right now I just moved them up and down. His underwear just moves up and down like that. So it seems like this whole is a different separate piece from it. His legs, look at this. This is crazy. They have another little leg part here that is toe. You could actually move his toe up and down. That's the first I've seen on a lot of characters. They don't come out with that because there's a lot of fragile stuff. They get to break in these joints right here. So not a lot of characters come out like this, but this one you can actually make them do certain moves, and you can pose them. If you want to go into posing them, that's up to you. Put them in your scene. Other than that, the hand is closed. You can't open it up. It's meant for holding or shooting something. And of course, there's a boomerang, a batarang, if you see it, and then he has his famous gun here. So that's what's going to be holding it. His famous gun, the one that he shoots with the batarang, or a little end of the bat utility belt part, and he hooks it up there and he takes off. So they only give you 2 items in here, but the character itself, it's a little heavy. I like the heavy weight. You have to pose him, you know, and it's gonna be hard to pose him because he's brand new. So you have to break them in little by little and then pose them in your scene. But great little toy to have, to collect. In fact, I like his head. His head moves up and down, if you can see it. Very agile too. But I don't like the fact that this is one piece. It seems like if you take this whole piece off, you have to take out the head too. So, and that's what I'm looking at right now in the back. It's all one piece. Maybe if they would have made this a more realistic, more real cape, but I can understand they want to keep the same pose and stuff like that. We might end up airbrushing this guy and painting him realistic paint because I'm not happy with his color. I'm gonna try to match him up to this and put some shades, maybe some shadow on his muscles in here with an airbrush. That's what I'm probably gonna end up doing. His utility belt, there's no details on it, so I might come back and weather it and also use a dry brush so you can see some of the details in here. I'm just going through ideas right now what I'm going to do. His color is too flat here, so we might end up coloring him some more. Put some shade in here, darker gray. We're gonna airbrush a little bit more here and continue on. The same thing. I'm gonna try to match the colors. I'm gonna try to get a color to match them before I airbrush them, but we'll do that in the next scene. I mean, I'm not gonna do it now. I have to coordinate his colors and see what I'm gonna airbrush. But before I do that, I have to test out the color on a similar item. So I might do it on his cape here in the back and then paint it out and then do the same thing in here. So we'll probably end up using a lighter blue so you can see a little bit more of the details. His eyes are going to be a little difficult to paint because there are just a little small little dots in here. I'm not going to be able to paint anything white, but I do want to maybe retouch his face. It does come out of the line in some way. I might have to do that with brushes instead of airbrush, because airbrush is going to end up passing through or leaking. But don't like his logo. If you see it, it's off alignment out here, so I might correct that part too and see if I could do that. But it seems like your logo you can't correct. Logo is actually, it's not even painted. It's actually a plastic embedded in his chest. So I'm just gonna cut that with a little razor. I'm gonna cut it out and line it up because I see it's a little off. So we're gonna try the little details here and there, but I ended up buying them so I could start messing around with them and maybe put them with the Joker. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get the Joker too and put them together in a scene, fighting or something, and hope you guys like it.